Greetings everyone. I'm H.D. Rathod, a student of class 12th. My COVID test came positive on 8th May 2021, and during my isolation, there are a few things I realized, and I want this to reach to the authorities who regularizes our exams. Because sir, we need to talk as a child talks to the guardian, and on the bigger level, that is exactly who you are to us, our guardians and our well-wishers. I really need to ask you a few questions. Number one being, please place yourself in our shoes. I mean, if you have a very urgent meeting right now, would you gather up and execute it? If not, then why? Because of course you do not want to catch the virus, but you want us students to gather up in bunches of thousands and lakhs of quantities for every subject that we have. Really? My question number two being, what should a student do if he or she finds out a day before their exam that they are positive? The moral thing would be to not enter the hall, right? But most of the students would do. They would give the exams. Why? Because they are afraid for their future. If they make it out alive of this pandemic, they are afraid what would happen if they not give their exam. And if you say that they should not enter the examination hall, then what other option do they have? To waste an year for something that wasn't even their fault? You think anyone would do that? Selflessness is of course romanticized in books and movies, sir, but in real life it is always laughed at. My third question being the last and the most important one. Did you lose a loved one in this pandemic? And if you did, please tell me how did it make you feel. Students are not students, sir. They have family and emotions. I'm a writer and a poet. I feel emotions raw, and trust me, they leave mark in my heart and mind. Many students have lost their brothers, sisters, friends, teachers, guardians, and who not. How can you ask them to write an examination with a throb of loss in their hearts? Is an examination this important? Because according to many of us, it is a time to grieve and mourn for the lost and the gone ones. A week ago I was fine, and one call from hospital has kept me isolated, and I do not know what life has for me the next week. Have you ever heard that quote, sir? A piece of paper does not decide your future. Well, looking at the scenario, I can say that this statement is very much wrong. Because here my COVID positive certificate has decided a lot of things about my present, which will of course affect my future. Many students from us in future will be great doctors, engineers, scientists, lawyers, politicians, artists, great personalities. We are the future, son, and I'm saying it, that we are not happy. Please cancel the exams. It is all in your hands. Please think about it, sir. Place yourself in our shoes. What would you do if you were us? And is this a time to give exam or focusing on our mental health and peace? That is all I had to say. Thank you for sparing me your precious time. This was H.D. Rathod, a student of class 12 CBSE.